Trail of the Lonesome Pine. We're getting ready to rumble tonight as we are in the finals of the Region D tournament. Tonight, the Twin Springs Titans and the Council Cobras here at JI Burton High School. And we got capacity crowd, standing room only, people in the cafeteria watching live as we do this game, because there are no seats to be had. It's standing room only here at JI Burton High School for the finals of the 95 Region D Boys Basketball Tournament. In game one of the tournament, in the quarterfinals, Twin Springs defeated Hayside 62-59. Game two in the quarters, Coburn defeated Thomas Walker 79-57. Game three, first game of the semifinals on Wednesday night, Twin Springs defeated JI Burton 96-68. In game four of the semifinals on Thursday, Council defeated Coburn 81-60, and that takes us here tonight to the finals between Twin Springs Titans and the Council Cobras. Both of these teams will advance to the state quarterfinals next week to be held at, I believe, Virginia Tech at Castle Coliseum. Twin Springs, they're averaging 77 points a game. I'm sorry, 79 points per game. They've got, in game one, they had 96, or game two, they had 96, and against Hayside, they had 62, so it's 79 points per game. Council played one game against Coburn, they had 81. Council had 4 men to score in double figures against Coburn: Neil and Adrian Rasnick, Chris Tiller, Mike Ratliff. Stacy Ervin has 77 points in 2 games, 38.5 points per game. And we're getting ready for the introduction of tonight's teams. Again, welcome to NTV Channel 37, bringing you tonight's ball game. Videographer Jack Steele, play-by-play Danny Jordan. And if you're in the cafeteria and can hear me right now and get this audio and video, you've got a better seat than the people that are standing here tonight. They are 10 deep, and many of them will not even be able to see the game from up here. We'll turn it over to the public address announcer. And now the lineup, the roster, the starting lineup for the Twin Springs Titans. Number 23, Stacy Ervin. Number 24, Matt Bays. Number 30, Wes Davidson. Number 32, Henry Jones. At center, number 44, Jeremy Collins. Head coach Lee Clark, the remainder of the team, Chris Scott, Jeff Dingus, Justin Osborne, Phil Vickers, David McConnell, and Johnny Fraley. Again, the head coach Lee Clark. And now, the introduction of the Council Cobras. Number 3, Neil Rasnick. Number 22, Chris Tiller. Number 25, Preston Breeding. Number 34, Adrian Rasnick. Number 23, Mike Ratliff. Head coach, Ricky Goodman. The remainder of the roster, Jason Cook, Brett Tiller, John Martin, Artie Knuckles, and Zach Ratliff. It's time to rumble here in the city of Norton on the Trail of the Lonesome Pines. The finals of the 1995 Region D Boys Basketball Tournament. We're here at the Richard Stan Wilson Gymnasium. The time has finally got here, the anticipation. The time has arrived. Mike Ratliff and Jeremy Collins will be jumping center to get this game underway. I want to say hello to Donnie Willis, the public address announcer here tonight. And it's time to rumble. The Cobras and the Titans. The tip controlled by Council. Neil Rasnick will give it up to Adrian Rasnick. And to Mike Ratliff. Ball stripped loose. Ball's loose on the floor. Jeremy Collins comes up with it. Twin Springs. Stacy Ervin brings it down. Across to Matt Bays, over to Henry Jones at the top of the key. He'll be picked up by Adrian Rasnick. Over to Matt Bays, back out to Stacy Ervin. Ervin at the top of the key. Over to Matt Bays. Bays in the paint, kicks it back out to Collins. Top of the key to Ervin. Ervin across to Matt Bays, picked up by Neil Rasnick. Back to Henry Jones. The Titans working it around the perimeter. Stacy Ervin from the wing. No good. Rebound Bays. Bays across court to Henry Jones from the wing from 20. No good. Rebound, Mike Ratliff. For the people in the cafeteria, we hope you're picking this up, audio and video. Traveling called on Neil Rasnick. Turnover to Twin Springs. 6:54 remaining in the first quarter, 0-0. The capacity crowd overflow shows that Wise County, City of Norton desperately needs a civic center. And the ball is off the hands of Ervin. The ball's loose. Preston Breeding comes up with it. We desperately need a civic center in Wise County, City of Norton. A shot by Mike Ratliff. Number 23, Mike Ratliff's got it. 2-0, Council. Council draws first blood in the ball game. Jeremy Collins to Wes Davidson. He's got it. Wes Davidson, the assist goes to Jeremy Collins. 2-2, 6:10 remaining in the first quarter. And to Ratliff, baseline. Puts it up off the glass, it won't fall. Rebound, Stacy Ervin. Ervin over to Collins. To Jones in the corner, brings it back out to Matt Bays. To Ervin, top of the key, 22-footer, no good. Rebound, Tiller. Adrian Rasnick will bring it across the timeline. 5:45 remaining in the first quarter, 2-2. Neil Rasnick picked up by Bays. Baseline, Neil Rasnick, reverse layup, number 3, Neil Rasnick. 4-2, Council. It is exceptionally loud here in the gymnasium tonight. Henry Jones drives in the paint, kicks it off to Jeremy Collins, 15-footer. He's got it, Jeremy Collins. 4-4, 5:18 remaining in the first quarter. Tie game at 4. Chris Tiller from 25, no good. Rebound, Stacy Ervin. Collins down to Bays. Ball knocked out of bounds by Chris Tiller. Standing room only. They're on the outside of the court, only about 3 foot outside the playing surface of the hardwood. Total mayhem here at JI Burton tonight. Jeremy Collins and a blocking foul on Preston Breeding. That's the first foul on Breeding, the first team foul on Council. Jones to inbound to Ervin. Ervin off the glass, it won't fall. Collins puts it up off the glass, it won't fall, and a foul. against Twin Springs. The foul on Jeremy Collins, his first, the team's first. Adrian Rasnick will bring the ball down court. We got two Rasnick, Adrian Rasnick and Neil Rasnick. Tiller with the ball, baseline, kicks it out to Neil Rasnick from the wing. No good. Rebound Tiller. Out to Adrian Rasnick from the wing. Bottom. Number 34, Adrian Rasnick. 7-4 Council. 4:20. The ball stolen by Preston Breeding. He drives, puts it up. It won't fall. Foul. A blocking foul on Twin Springs. The foul on number 32, Henry Jones. Two team fouls on Twin Springs. A foul on Jones and Collins. This will send Preston Breeding to the free throw line. The shot, it's away. It crawls and it falls for Preston Breeding. 8-4 Council. 4:19 remaining in the first quarter. Second shot, he's got it. 9-4 Council. 4:19 remaining in the quarter. Ervin down to Matt Bays. Back out to Ervin. Over to Henry Jones for three. It won't fall. Collins with the rebound. Puts it up off the glass. Number 44, Jeremy Collins. 9-6 Council. 3-point lead by the Cobras. 4 minutes even remaining in the quarter. The pass from Breeding to Neil Rasnick out of bounds. Turnover to Twin Springs. Wouldn't it have been nice if this game could have gone out live to the county via Channel 37 NTV on Century Communications? Because everyone can't get in here. Stacy Ervin, top of the key, kicks it over to Matt Bays. Back out to Ervin. Ervin whips it over to Henry Jones in the corner. It won't fall. The threes are not falling for Twin Springs. Neil Rasnick behind the back dribble, kicks it back out to Preston Breeding. Over to Adrian Rasnick for three. He's got it. Adrian Rasnick with two trays on the night. 12-6 Council. 3:05 remaining in the quarter. Steal by the Council Cobras. Chris Tiller. Ball knocked loose by Matt Bays. Ervin's got it. 12-6 Council. Under 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Matt Bays for three. It won't fall. The threes will not fall for the Titans. They had 15 in their last game. Rasnick for three. He's got it. Adrian Rasnick, three trays in the quarter. 15-6 Council. 2:30 remaining in the quarter. 9-point lead by the Council Cobras. Adrian Rasnick with three trays in the first quarter. Matt Bays in the paint, pulls up, jumper. He's got it. Matt Bays. 15-8, 7-point lead, Council. 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. Preston Breeding to Mike Ratliff. To Preston Breeding out of bounds, Twin Springs ball. Twin Springs they had 22 trays coming into tonight's game in 2 games, 11 per game. They had 7 in the first game against Hayside, 15 against JI Burton. Council had 5 trays against Coburn. Matt Bays. And they've already got 3 trays here in the first quarter, all off the hand of Adrian Rasnick. Matt Bays kicks it back to Osborne. And it is blocked, and a foul. I believe it's going to be on number 10, Jason Cook. It is on number 10, Jason Cook. 2 team fouls on Council, 2 team fouls on Twin Springs. This will send number 34, Justin Osborne, to the free throw line. 15-8, Council leading by 7, 1:44 remaining in the first quarter. Shot is away, and it won't fall. Osborne will get the second shot, and he's got it. 15-9, a 6-point lead by the Cobras. Adrian Rasnick kicks it to Mike Ratliff. Out of bounds. Turnover to Twin Springs. A minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Stacy Ervin on the press by Council. Henry Jones. Over to Stacy Ervin. Ervin back out to Jones from the wing for three. Bottom. Henry Jones. 15-12. The lead is 3 with a minute 10 remaining in the quarter. Rasnick for three. Won't fall. Rebound. Jeremy Collins. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. 15-12. Council. Stacy Ervin, and the ball knocked loose by Adrian Rasnick, and a foul on 34, Adrian Rasnick. Three team fouls on the Cobras. Number 51, Zach Ratliff, checking in for Mike Ratliff. Henry Jones with the ball, picked up by Tiller. Over to Matt Bays. Into Osborne. Short jumper, he's got it. Justin Osborne, 15-14, 1 point game, 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Council, 15, Twin Springs, 14. Council working for one shot. Preston Breeding with the ball. Eight seconds on the clock, counting down. 6, 5, the shot by Adrian Rasnick will not fall. Cook with the ball, out of bounds. 1 second remaining on the clock. Preston Breeding to inbound. Neil Rasnick to check back in for Zach Ratliff. 1 second remaining on the clock, 15-14 Council. And that's the end of the first quarter of play with the score. Council 15, Twin Springs 14. You're watching the 1995 Region D basketball tournament, the finals here tonight at JI Burton High School, NTV Channel 37 with Jack Steele and Danny Jordan. First quarter, Council 15, Twin Springs 14. Adrian Rasnick 9 points, Preston Breeding with 2, Mike Ratliff 2, Neil Rasnick with 2. For Twin Springs, Matt Bays 2, Wes Davidson 2, Henry Jones 3, Jeremy Collins 4, Justin Osborne 3. The big story, Stacy Ervin none. Stacy did not score in the first quarter. He had 32 in the first half against Hayside, or against JI Burton. The shot by Stacy, and as soon as I say that, Stacy Ervin comes out and hits a tray. No, he hits a deuce. It's a two-pointer. Tiller with the ball. 16-15 Twin Springs. That was a two-pointer by Stacy Ervin. 16-15, the first lead for Twin Springs tonight. Collins, short jumper, he's got it. Jeremy Collins. Collins with 6 points in the game. 18-15, Twin Springs. The lead is 3 for the Titans. Tiller with the ball. Mike Ratliff from 17, he's got it. Number 23, Mike Ratliff. He has 4 points in the game. 18-17, Titans leading the Cobras. Matt Bays picked up by Neil Rasnick. Over to Justin Osborne. Baseline, puts it up, it won't fall. To Henry Jones. Into Jeremy Collins. Collins puts it up off the glass, he's got it. Jeremy Collins. Collins with 4 field goals. He has 8 points in the game. 20-17 Titans. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Adrian Rasnick to Neil Rasnick. Picked up by Stacy Ervin. Mike Ratliff back out to Neil Rasnick at the top of the key. For 3. Won't fall. Rebound, Justin Osborne. Matt Bays out to Henry Jones, over to Stacy Ervin for 3. Air ball. Zach Ratliff ready to check in the game for Council. He's in for Preston Breeding. 5:58 remaining in the first half of play. Twin Springs 20, Council 17. Adrian Rasnick picked up by Matt Bays. Into Zach Ratliff. Back out to Mike Ratliff. The shot by Adrian Rasnick will not fall. Rebound, Jeremy Collins. 5.5 minutes remaining in the half. Henry Jones to Stacy Ervin. Picked up by Adrian Rasnick. And we have a whistle. A charge on Ervin. The charge was called. 5:18 remaining in the first half. 20-17. 3-point lead by the Twin Springs Titans. Taylor over to Adrian Rasnick. Across to Neil Rasnick. Mike Ratliff with the ball. Picked up by Jeremy Collins to Neil Rasnick. Rasnick from 18. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Henry Jones to Stacy Ervin. 5-on-4. Down to Matt Bays. Cross court to Jones. Out to Stacy Ervin. Ervin for 3. Won't fall. Rebound, Justin Osborne. Osborne to Ervin. Ball stripped loose. Neil Rasnick comes up with it over to Chris Tiller in the paint. Puts it up. It falls and it falls for Chris Tiller. His first 2 of the night. 20-19. Twin Springs leads by 1 with 4:10 remaining in the first half of play. It's so loud in here, if someone catches someone's arm for a slap or something, they'd never hear it. From 14, number 44, Jeremy Collins. He has 10 points in the half. Jeremy Collins, 22-19, Twin Springs. 3:50 remaining in the half. Taylor with the ball. Out to Neil Rasnick. Into Mike Ratliff. 10-footer. He's got it. Mike Ratliff. He has 6 points in the game. 22-21. The lead is won by Twin Springs. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ervin over to Matt Bays. Traveling called on Bays. The reason I give the time so much is we have people in the cafeteria tonight getting a live feed from us up here, the overflow crowd, and I'm trying to keep them the time and the score at all times. 3:24 remaining in the first half. Twin Springs 22, Council 21. And we do say hello to those of you in the cafeteria watching the game live tonight from our feed from up here in the Stan Wilson Gymnasium. Adrian Rasnick over to Mike Ratliff from 19. Clang, no good. Rebound, Bays. 3 minutes even remaining in the first half of play. Collins into Wes Davidson. Puts it up off the glass. It won't fall. Rebound, Mike Ratliff. If it sounds like I'm shouting, I am. I can't hear a thing up here. Chris Tiller, number 22, out to Preston Breeding. Across to Adrian Rasnick for 3. Clang, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Preston Breeding. .237 remaining in the first half. 1 point lead, 22-21 for Twin Springs. Lee Clark barking out orders to Henry Jones and Matt Bays. Bays drives, lays it in, it won't fall. Rasnick back out to Rasnick. Over to Preston Breeding. Breeding will drive, lays it up, and a foul on Justin Osborne. First foul on Osborne. Stacy Ervin checking back into the game. He'll come in for Justin Osborne. Preston Breeding, the shot, it won't fall. He's 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. 2:11 remaining in the first half of play. Second shot, he's got it. Preston Breeding, 3 points, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. 22-22. Double deuces all the way across the board. 2 minutes even remaining in the first half. Stacy Ervin, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Collins, he's got it. Jeremy Collins, he has 12 points in the game. 24-22, Twin Springs, 1:50 remaining in the first half. NTV Channel 37, videographer Jack Steele, play-by-play, Danny on the air, Jordan. Chris Tiller puts it up off the glass. Chris Tiller, he has 4 points. 24-24. 1:33 remaining in the first half. 1.5 bucks remaining first half. Ervin with the ball out to Henry Jones. Across to Matt Bays. Into Jeremy Collins. Collins, and it's blocked by Adrian Rasnick, a foul. Two fouls on Adrian Rasnick. 4 team fouls on the Cobras. Neither team, it appears, will get to the free throw line in the 1-and-1 in the first half. Collins has 12 points. He has 13. He has 6 field goals and a free throw. 14 points for Jeremy Collins. Okay, it didn't count. We had a lane violation. A lane violation nullified the shot. It's 25-24. $13.5 points for Jeremy Collins. 2 for Stacy Ervin. 25-24, 1-point lead, Twin Springs. 1:10 remaining in the half. Mike Ratliff, 10-footer, won't fall. Gets his own rebound, puts it up off the glass. Mike Ratliff, he has 8 points in the half. 26-25, Council retakes the lead with 57 seconds remaining in the half. 1-point lead, Council. Collins kicks it back out to Ervin. Ervin, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Preston Breeding. Chris Tiller with the ball, picked up by Henry Jones, out to Preston Breeding. Let's see if they wait for the one shot. 30 seconds remaining in the half. I'll keep you posted on the time every 5 seconds. 20 seconds in the half. 15 seconds. Clock down to 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. 5 seconds remaining. Over to Preston Breeding. To Neil Rasnick. No good. Rebound Collins. That's the end of the first half of play with the score. Council Cobras 26. Twin Springs Titans 25. We're 37. Channel 37 MTV. Bringing you the 1995 Region D Boys Basketball Tournament from Richard Stan Wilson Gymnasium, JI Burton High School in Norton, Virginia. Jack Steele and Danny Jordan. Halftime stats, Council 26, Twin Springs 25 for Council. Neil Rasnick 2, Chris Tiller 4, Mike Ratliff 8 points, Preston Breeding with 3, Adrian Rasnick with 9. For Twin Springs, Jeremy Collins leading the way with 13. Stacy Ervin, only 2 points. Matt Bays with 2, Wes Davidson with 2, Henry Jones with 3, Justin Osborne with 3. At the end of the first quarter, it was Council 15, Twin Springs 14. Second quarter, both teams battled to 11 points each. 26-25, Council leading by 1 at halftime. Council 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 75%. Twin Springs 2 of 3, 67%. Council 3 trays, all by Adrian Rasnick. Twin Springs 1 tray by Henry Jones. Mike Ratliff with the ball, 10-footer, puts it up, it won't fall. Rebound, Matt Bays. Let's see if things change for Stacy Ervin in the second half. Matt Bays with the ball into Jeremy Collins. And blocked by Mike Ratliff. Rejected by number 23, Mike Ratliff. Adrian Rasnick to Preston Breeding in the paint, puts it up, off the glass, it won't fall. Gets his own rebound, puts it back. Preston Breeding. 28-25, Council leads by 3. Matt Bays kicks it back out to Stacy Ervin. Ervin over to Matt Bays. Bays puts it up, short jumper, won't fall. Knocked away by Ratliff. Tiller comes up with it to Neil Rasnick. 7 minutes remaining in the third for 3. Adrian Rasnick will not fall. Rebound, Wes Davidson. Stacy Ervin will bring it across the timeline. Matt Bays for 3. Bottom, Matt Bays. He has 5 points in the game. 28-28, the game is tied. 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Tiller with the ball over to Preston Breeding. To Neil Rasnick. Picked up by Wes Davidson. Out to the top of the key, Chris Tiller. The screen is set by Mike Ratliff. Loses his balance. Back to Neil Rasnick. Rasnick along the baseline. Kicks it over to Adrian Rasnick from the wing. Won't fall. Adrian Rasnick gets his own rebound. Across to Chris Tiller for 3. Won't fall. Rebound, Matt Bays. 6:10 remaining, third quarter, 28-28. You're watching NTV Channel 37, videographer Jack Steele, play-by-play Danny Jordan. Henry Jones to Stacy Ervin. Neil Rasnick all over him. Out to Jeremy Collins, to Henry Jones in the corner. Back out to Stacy Ervin. Short jumper off the glass, Stacy Ervin. He kisses it off the glass. He has 4 points, 30-28, Twin Springs. Neil Rasnick picked up by Wes Davidson. Over to Chris Tiller. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Preston Breeding. Picked up by Stacy Ervin. Down under to Adrian Rasnick, and a foul. I believe it's on Matt Bays. Let me check. It is on number 24, Matt Bays. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul on Twin Springs. This will send Adrian Rasnick to the free throw line. He misses, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it. As soon as he let go of the ball, he walked away. He'll get a second shot. Council 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Rasnick, second shot, it crawls and falls. For Rasnick, he has 10 points in the game, 30-29, Twin Springs. Jones over to Matt Bays in the corner for 3. Won't fall. Rebound, Adrian Rasnick. Rasnick baseline, kicks it over to Chris Tiller for 21 feet. No good. Preston Breeding off the glass. Preston Breeding. He has 7 points in the game. Council retakes the lead, 31-30, under 5 minutes to play in the third. Jeremy Collins in the paint, dishes off to Wes Davidson. He's got it. Number 30, Wes Davidson from the feed of Jeremy Collins. 32-31, Twin Springs. 4:44 remaining in the third. Neil Rasnick to Chris Tiller for 3. Won't fall. Preston Breeding. Off the body of Adrian Rasnick, out of bounds, Twin Springs ball. I don't know if he's trying to bounce it off a leg of a Twin Springs or was trying to get it to Rasnick. Twin Springs, however, comes up with the ball with 4:27 remaining in the third. Twin Springs leading by 1. Stacy Ervin with the ball over to Henry Jones. double team. For three, Henry Jones, in and out. Jeremy Collins, and a foul. And I believe it's going to be on Preston Breeding. It is on 25, Preston Breeding. That is his second personal foul. This will send Jeremy Collins to the free throw line. He's got 13 points in the game. He has 14. 33-31, 2-point lead, Twin Springs. Collins will get the second shot. Shot is away. He's got it. Jeremy Collins with 15 points. 34-31, 3-point lead, Twin Springs, approaching the 4-minute mark in the third quarter. Neil Rasnick, top of the key, looking for help to Preston Breeding, to Adrian Rasnick for three. It won't fall. Rebound, Matt Bays. Stacy Ervin will bring it down court. Cross to Matt Bays. 3-point lead, Twin Springs. Matt Bays puts up a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Rasnick, down to Neil Rasnick. Rasnick in the paint, puts it up, and it falls for Neil Rasnick. He has 4 points in the game, 34-33. Twin Springs by one. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. Ball knocked away by Chris Tiller. Henry Jones comes up with it. Back to Matt Bays in the corner. He drives the baseline, and drop kick by Ratliff. Henry Jones will inbound. 3:21 remaining in the third. 34-33. Twin Springs leads by one. Ervin out to Bays. Bays in the paint. 10-footer and a foul. I believe it's on Neil Rasnick. Let me check. It is on Neil Rasnick. That is his first personal foul, the team's second in the second half. This will send Matt Bays to the free throw line. He has 5 points in the game. First shot, he's got it. Twin Springs 3 of 3 from the free throw line in the third quarter. 35-33 Titans. Second shot, and it won't fall. 3:10 remaining in the third. 35-33 Twin Springs. Tiller with the ball. Saved by Adrian Rasnick. It went off the leg of the Titan. Cross to Neil Rasnick and a whistle. We have a time called by Council. 2:56 remaining in the third quarter. Twin Springs 35, Council 33. You're watching the 1995 Region D Boys Basketball Tournament from the Richard Stan Wilson Gymnasium here at JI Burton High School in Norton, Virginia. We've seen many exciting games on NTV this year. We have covered 23 ball games. This is our 23rd game for the 1995 season. Jack Steele and Danny Jordan on game number 23 of the season. This could very well be the game of the year. We've seen some buzzer beaters throughout the year. We've seen a couple of games where JI Burton knocked Coburn off in the last seconds of the game, literally won by Doug Campbell when the ball was in mid-air, went through the hoop when the buzzer was going off. And this, like some of the others, a very, very exciting game here tonight. The game of games for the region, Council and Twin Springs. Adrian Rasnick. 2:54 remaining in the third quarter. Mike Ratliff feeds it in to Neil Rasnick. He's got it, Neil Rasnick. He has 6 points in the game, 35-35. All knotted up. Henry Jones picked up by Chris Tiller to Stacy Ervin. Ervin, 14-footer, no good. Ball's loose. Adrian Rasnick comes up with it. Preston Breeding into Mike Ratliff, back out to Breeding, over to Adrian Rasnick. Into Mike Ratliff, 10-footer, he's got it, Mike Ratliff. He has 10 points in the game, Mike Ratliff, 37-35, Council. Council retakes the lead with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. Matt Bays will take it, feeds off to Henry Jones, over to Stacy Ervin. Ervin, 10-footer, he's got it, Stacy Ervin. He has 6 points in the game, 4 in the third quarter, And NTV all over the board. The score is 37-37. We are channel 37. Ratliff puts it up. It won't fall. Rebound, West Davidson. Jackets good numbers on the board, 37-37. The channel number for NTV. A buck and a half remaining in the third quarter. Videographer Jack Steele. Collins with the ball at the top of the key. Jeremy Collins over to Matt Bays for three. Won't fall. Rebound, Mike Ratliff. Score tied, 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Oh, he passed to a non-looking Mike Ratliff, but Preston Breeding comes up with it. Adrian Rasnick kicks it over to Mike Ratliff for three. Bottom, Mike Ratliff. He has 13 points in the game, 40-37. Council with 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Jeremy Collins. The Titans trail by three. Henry Collins, I'm sorry. That was Henry Jones, Jeremy Collins. Henry Jones from the corner. He's got it. Henry Jones. 40-40. A tit for tat. You make one, I'll make one too. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score tied up 40-40. Adrian Rasnick. Council going for the last shot of the quarter. 10 seconds. Into Chris Tiller. He's got it, Chris Tiller. 3 seconds. 2. Ball stolen away. Rasnick puts it up at the buzzer. And that's the end of the third period of play with the score. Council 42. Twin Springs 40. NTV Channel 37, Jack Steele and Danny Jordan. Sorry. Getting ready for the final 8 minutes of play. Twin Springs with possession. They trail 42-40. The fourth and final quarter, unless we go into overtime. With a game like this, that's highly likely. Stacy Ervin puts it up off the glass. Won't fall. Rebound. Davidson kicks it back out to Ervin from 16. Won't fall. Rebound. Adrian Rasnick. Council leads by 2. Over to Mike Ratliff. Back to Adrian Rasnick. Top of the key for 3. No good. Rebound. Jeremy Collins. Stacy Ervin across the timeline. Over to Matt Bays. Out to Ervin. Top of the key. Ervin for 3. No good. Rebound, Tiller. 7:20 remaining in the game. Preston Breeding picked up by Matt Bays. Tiller on the near side. Picked up by Henry Jones. Over to Mike Ratliff. Kicks it back out to Preston Breeding to Adrian Rasnick. And blocked. The pass was blocked by Jeremy Collins. He'll bring it across the timeline. Matt Bays to Stacy Ervin. Henry Jones back to Ervin by himself for 3. No good. Rebound. The foul on number 30, Wes Davidson. His first foul. Second team foul on Twin Springs. The Twin Springs fans do not like the call. Neil Rasnick along the baseline, lays it in, it won't fall, rebound Jeremy Collins. Stacy Ervin will bring it up. 6.5 minutes remaining in the game, 42-40, Council. The shot by Henry Jones. Jones buries it. Twin Springs takes the lead, 43-42. Jones with 3 trays in the game. Traveling called on Adrian Rasnick. Twin Springs 43, Council 42, 6:08 remaining in the ball game. Ervin to Bays. Lee Clark giving signs across the way. Ervin with the ball. Over to Henry Jones. Jones back out to Ervin to Jeremy Collins. He'll feed it back out to Jones. 5:45 remaining in the game. 43-42, Twin Springs. Coach Clark spreading the offense out. Ervin kicks it over to Jones. Back out to Ervin for 3. Stacy Ervin won't fall. Rebound, Adrian Rasnick. He caught a finger in the eye. An official timeout. Play will resume. Adrian Rasnick trying to get refocused. Must have caught a finger in the eye. Chris Tiller with the ball. 5:16 remaining in the game. 43-42, Twin Springs. Rasnick over to Tiller. Preston Breeden with the ball. Into Mike Ratliff. And a foul. It's going to be on Stacy Ervin, I believe. It is on Ervin. That is 2 fouls on Ervin, 3 team fouls on the Titans. Zach Ratliff checking into the game for Adrian Rasnick. Rasnick going to the dressing room to get his eye checked. This will send Mike Ratliff to the free throw line. First shot, he's got it. 14 points in the game for Mike Ratliff. Second shot, he's got it. He has 15 points. 44-43, Council leads with 5 minutes even remaining in the ball game. Matt Bays out to Collins. Collins back to Jones. To Ervin. Ervin, ball is blocked. And we have a whistle. Traveling turnover to the Cobras. The Cobras lead by 1 with 4:39 remaining in the ball game. Breeding across to Rasnick. Rasnick along the baseline to Zach Ratliff. The shot no good and a foul. The foul, I believe, on... I'm not sure who the foul was on. 14 fouls on Twin Springs. Timeout, 4:25 remaining in the ball game. Council 44, Twin Springs 43. The 1995 Region D basketball tournament. We're here on the Trail of the Lonesome Pine in the city of Norton, Virginia at the Richard Sten Wilson Gymnasium. NTV Channel 37 proud to bring you the Region D tournament. We've been here for the whole tournament, featuring teams such as Thomas Walker Pioneers, Coburn Blue Knights, JI Burton Raiders, Hayside Tigers, and tonight's teams, Twin Springs Titans and the Council Cobras. Game 23 on the season for NTV. This will be our final high school game of the 1994-95 season. And it's been a pleasure to bring you these games on Century Communications, NTV Channel 37. Zach Ratliff to the free throw line. Clang, it won't fall. He'll get a second shot. Council leads by 1, 44-43, 4:25 remaining in the game. Second shot, no good. Clang off the back of the rim. Matt Bays will give it up to Henry Jones. Jones picked up at half court by Neil Rasnick. Stacy Ervin. Matt Bays to Collins from 16 feet. It won't fall. And a foul on Matt Bays.